The National Electrical Code, or NEC, defines a continuous load as a load that remains on for 3 hours or more, according to NEC section 210.19.8.1. The NEC does not specifically state that no loads in a dwelling are continuous. However, there are several reasons why it is generally assumed that dwelling loads are not continuous. Firstly, example done. In the 2002 NEC does not consider lighting in a dwelling as continuous. This example is consistent with the typical usage of lighting in a dwelling, which is not typically left on for extended periods. Secondly, residential load profiles typically show that the majority of loads, including lighting, appliances, and space conditioning, are intermittent and vary over time. Continuous loads, such as refrigeration or medical equipment, are relatively rare in dwellings. Thirdly, historically, the NEC has not required separate calculations for continuous loads in dwellings. This is because the intermittent nature of dwelling loads generally results in lower peak demand and reduced system loading. While it is generally assumed that dwelling loads are not continuous, there may be exceptions in certain cases. Pool pumps or whole house fans that are frequently used for extended periods may be considered continuous. Dwelling units used for commercial or industrial purposes may have continuous loads that need to be calculated separately. While the NEC does not explicitly state that no loads in a dwelling are continuous, the general usage patterns and code history suggest that this assumption is reasonable. However, it is important to consider any exceptions when calculating load requirements for dwellings. When applying these principles in the field, always refer to the latest edition of the NEC and consult with qualified electrical professionals to ensure compliance with all applicable codes and standards. Understanding the nuances of continuous load calculations in dwellings is crucial for ensuring electrical safety and efficiency.